Chuck E. Cheese had many different animatronic stage setups. I made a couple videos already talking about all the stages and the history of a few of them, but there was still some that I didn't talk about yet that are about to be remodeled and removed forever. So I wanted to film and make a video about these before you can no longer see them. The stage I'm talking about in this video is a one-stage setup with a turntable for Chuck E. Cheese. This turntable was for Chucky, so when the walk-around would come out, a curtain would come down over the animatronic, then the animatronic would turn into the wall, making it seem like Chucky came right off the stage and is now walking around the restaurant. It was a pretty cool feature they had, but because the feature was known to break a lot, they decided to disable it completely, making the animatronic stationary ever since. And now barely any of these are in existence still due to the new 2.0 remodel, but luckily the location I'm visiting today still has the one stage with the turntable, so I'm gonna go there and check out the animatronics as well as other old stuff they have before it gets remodeled and removed. From first glance, nothing really seems too off. They actually look like they're moving pretty good. First up, we have Chuck E. Cheese. There's actually a couple interesting things about him alone. First is the outfit itself. That's actually the older style one. In all the newer ones, they changed the shirt a little bit, but the biggest difference is they removed those pants and gave him jeans to fit more with the rock star theme. But the coolest part about him is actually what he's standing on. So basically, it's a turntable. This would actually spin around and would hide Chuck E. Cheese behind the wall. As for Helen, really not much to say. I don't believe they have a date for when they're removing this, but it will be sometime this year. I mean, it has to be. Now, Munch is usually the most broken. With every stage I've gone to, he's usually somewhat messed up. But here, for the most part, is fine. He doesn't have the hat. I think some of them do, some of them don't. It just depends on the location. And then just like every other stage, you got Jasper right next to Munch. Also, not much to say, which is a good thing, because if there was, that would mean it's pretty much just messed up. And then right at the end, you got Pasquale. Sometimes he's also pretty beat up, but he looks fine here. You always gotta love when he's nowhere even close to hitting the drums. And then right above him, you have the Munch's Make-Believe sign. From what I've seen, there's not really a specific spot where it usually is. They'll just put the sign really anywhere. Also, that's great. The drumsticks through his wrist. And then, of course, above the stage, they always have the wink. From what I saw, it didn't work at this location. I was just surprised to even learn about that because I never knew as a kid that that winked. So that's about all I have to say for the stage itself. It looks pretty good. It'll be a shame when it goes. But now I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to go around the store and check out all the old games and artwork. Right next to the stage, you have this single piece. Nothing more to say. On the other side, you have 4 pieces right there. On this wall, you just have this, the Ambassador of Fun. Up here above these 2 games, they have some old tickets. This is a pretty typical one, the Titan of Tokens. Over here by the bathroom, they have a unique poster I've never seen. It's just Munch underwater. Here's another pretty generic one, the King of Cool. And right below it, you have the old booths. On this wall, they have the Grand Marshal of Games. I've seen this at every location. Now, this is the biggest surprise of the store yet. I was over there, and I thought the store ended right here, but it actually kept going, and they have all this old artwork. Right at the end here, they have this one that I've seen before. It's Chuck E. Cheese playing soccer from 1999. You also have Munch in the back there. Then, this location actually has every portrait of all the characters. I have never seen that before. First, you have Munch right here. Then you got Helen. Of course, Chuck E. Cheese is in the middle. You have Pasquale from 1999. And then at the end, Jasper from 1999 as well. It's cool how they have all 5 of them in a row. And then at the end, they have this final one with Chuck E. Cheese playing hockey. And if you thought that was it, there's actually 2 more over here that I've never seen. You have Chuck E. Cheese and Helen as Superman and Helen as Wonder Woman. And then up there, I almost missed it, you got Jasper in the helicopter. And then right next to it is Chuck E. Cheese as Spider-Man. You have Jasper up there, Munch in the web, and Helen in the building. As per usual, no Pasquale, they hate him. You have the classic ice cream machine. You got him there and in the back. This one's nothing crazy. Chuck E. Cheese freshly made pizza. You got him right there. You also have this old Chuck E. Cheese. It says caution wet floor, and he's right there. Here's a really old logo right there. Look at that. Above these 2 games, they have 2 more tickets. And the last thing they have above the skee ball is 3 tokens right there. As for the games, I'll go around now and take a look at all of them. At this point, I feel like I've seen this at every place. It's the Chuck E. Cheese balloon game. You got him right there at the bottom and him on the side. I'm not going to talk about this anymore. This one's a classic. You have the old Chuck E. Cheese sketchbook. Oh, what the heck? What are you guys doing here?
Hey, bro. Can we explore this Chuck E. Cheese with you?
Yeah, sure. Let's go. I didn't know you guys were here. Of course, we got to get a picture on this stupid car thing. Just keep smiling. It'll take the picture eventually. This is actually an old game. You just got to try to shoot the spider. Get him, get him. It looks like you're getting him a bunch. Glenn got 35. Let's see if Christian can beat him. I like that strategy.
Boom. You suck.
The same score. You both got 35.
Yeah.
That was terrible. This thing I've never seen, but it looks small, and we're gonna try to shove you in there. Oh, wow, you're in there good. Yeah, I'm not paying for this game. I have never seen this in my life. It's basically the Chuck E. Cheese sketchbook, but it's called Fun House. Basically, you take a picture, and you have just weird faces. You got old Chuck E. Cheese right there. Let's get this picture. It's only meant for one person. We're gonna get two. Wow, that is a keeper. I love it. We just took the best picture ever. I can't wait for this to print out. I'm just so excited. Honestly, this machine might be better than the sketchbook. Gotta love just the stupid photos. Oh, here's it. On the back, they have this wacky mirror. Whoa. Here's a game they would never have now. Just a straight up gun. Shoot those dogs. Oh, that's it? You're done. Shortest game of all time. It's going crazy. I feel like everyone has to remember this as a kid. And if not, you missed out. This one was a great one. All you gotta do is just jump over the light. Don't get on the line. Oh! For this game, I'm curious if they're gonna give you an old Chuck E. Cheese token. Oh, that's like a new one. What the? All right, well, we'll play the game anyway. I wonder what you're gonna get. Are you gonna get 4? Oh, you got 4! We'll do it one more time and see if it's old. This one's from 2007. Now, this game, I don't know if it's old or new, but it looks so stupid we're playing it. It's like the dog game where you push down the bone, but you gotta get the balls in his pig's mouth. Are you winning? This one just looks fun, so we'll play it. You gotta hit the clowns. Hit those clowns. Wow, your accuracy is actually pretty good. Oh, now it's bad. Dude, this is a pure skill game. That was pure skill. Let me guess, 4 tickets. This one I also remember as a kid. It's supposed to be a roller coaster simulator. You got old Chuck E. Cheese right there, proving that this is an old machine. Don't forget to hold onto the handles, guys. Now, this is the one I remember the most. It's the toy level. I used to play this every time I came. Before we leave, I wanted to get something that I've never had on the menu. So I got everything I've never had. First, we'll have celery. Exactly what you would expect. It's celery from Chuck E. Cheese. So that was the boring one. Let's get to the real food. First up, chicken wing. I thought they were gonna kind of be bad. I actually like them. Next up, we got the fries where they look okay. Basically your standard French fry. And the last thing I'm the most excited about, the cheesy bread. That tasted like Chuck E. Cheese pizza, but without pepperonis and a little different. I'm curious what you guys will think of this food. Let's start off with the wings. You can try a bite first.
They're good.
Wow, looks like you finished that pretty quick. You, Christian? All right, next up, have a bite of those fries. This one's so stupid, just have it really quick. Oh my God. You love it. Oh, and the last one you guys gotta try is the cheesy bread. All right, Christian loves it. Pretty good, right? Christian, what do you think? Where the heck did he go? What are you doing? And then right as you leave, they have 2 more things. Here's the first one. It's just the water art. And then this big token, you gotta rub it for good luck.